That's a very good looking cloud.
We had a recorded flight of 596 kilometres.
Welcome aboard to another flight of the Phoenix. We, after a couple of very quiet days and not much happening, they looked okay, but the wave came through very early. We were at the airport at 5 o'clock just as we arrived, and big gust of wind came through. So we are now motoring as fast as we can. We're about 30 nautical miles going up along the coast from Burketown, and through the quite thick haze we're just starting to see the cloud in front. So we're basically chasing up towards the Northern Territory border to intercept the primary wave, hopefully a cloud, and see what we can do with it.
We're just keeping on motoring. We're going to look for the actual cloud.
I think
we
that's
never see anything. Mine.
2 miles behind.
Why don't we have a
We haven't
picture?
got as good eyes as Barry. We can't see the cloud. Well, we thought we could, but now we can't.
We're seeing it more over the land now. It's possibly broken up by the islands, but we can see it to the west.
Oh yeah, Mike's got it. Yep, I see it now.
Not very impressive.
Pretty low.
Agreed.
Once we caught up, we had a quick look on one of the secondary clouds, but quickly moved forward onto the primary. Over land it was a bit ratty, but as we tracked out over the water, the cloud turned into a beautiful, smooth and well-formed wave. As the cloud went out over the water, it turned a bit to the west. This made it a bit more parallel to the coast, and allowed us to do some really long runs along the cloud as it scissored in on the coast. And all the time we could keep the land in view over our left shoulder. Because we had to push so far downwind to catch the wave at first light, Phil and Mike in the Demona were the only other ones to join us on the cloud. As we tracked along the cloud, a really interesting higher level cloud formed up, running parallel to the main cloud we were on. We weren't able to climb up to it, unfortunately. With such a clear and strong cloud, we were able to do some good high-speed passes along it, always keeping the land in sight over our left shoulder. This allowed us to clock up some really good WeGlide kilometres.
That's still a very good looking cloud.
I'd never cracked more than 300 kilometres on a wave, so my goal for today was to try and do better than 300 kilometres, and it was looking pretty good. We got 2 long passes tracking up to the northwest, and then we did another long pass going inland as the cloud formed up over land.
Well, we've been on the cloud now for coming up to 3 hours. We've still got a beautiful looking cloud in front of us. We've been way out, well not way out, we've been well out to sea.
Yes, currently at Ells Grove, it's easterly wind with 25% humidity.
Okay, so I don't think we'll have a cloud there.
Now, and in fact, the humidity goes really down still this side of the NT border. It's, we're in a pocket of humidity out here, and that's it.
I'm trying to go down.
As the day began to warm up, we started to see some beautiful thin cloud, like gossamer or silk sheet, laying over the top of the morning glory cloud. They were beautiful, almost translucent sheets of cloud.
We're going to have a crack at skimming these little mini lemmies that are on top of the glory cloud.
All right.
If I was flying, I'd do that too, but somebody doesn't want to.
Do you want to stay on the cloud? We can do another zigzag and get even closer.
Yeah, that's what we're thinking. Clock up a few kilometres on the WeGlide and...
So it's coming up 10 o'clock. Been in there nearly 4 hours. We are 155 nautical miles from Burketown. Surely we've romped in 300 kilometres.
Would like to think so.
Traffic Booroloola. Motorglider Juliet Lima Lima is inbound. Currently 10 nautical miles to the east. descending through 5,600 Booroloola traffic.
So that is the Demona, Super Demona, with Phil and Michael on board, heading into Booroloola. And we're also going to head there for lunch. Breakfast, what is it?
Brunch.
Brunch. But while we've got a cloud like this in front of us, not sure we're in a hurry to give it away. And as the day warms up, we're starting to see these cumulus clouds popping out of the wave cloud. Well, it's still smooth. There seems to be areas of lift and areas of not so much lift. As I say that, you can probably hear it coming in the background. And we're going up at 250 feet per minute. We're at 7,000 feet, so those clouds are getting high.
Yeah.
300 feet per minute.
And we were able to drop in underneath it, now flying in a street of thermals. We easily topped my goal of doing better than 300 kilometres. In the end, on the WeGlide tracking system, we had a recorded flight of 596 kilometres. That made us the second best glider flight of the day in the world. Certainly my personal best glider flight, and I think one of the first times you've seen a Phoenix Motorglider at the top of the WeGlide daily flights list.